I know, I can never get us both on though.
It's because I'm
That's the
tiny.
problem.
Ooh, can't see a thing. Can't see a thing. Need your torch. Yeah.
Ooh. You're going to have to kneel up a little bit.
I'm not doing squat. Ooh, look. Oh, that's hot.
I know. Good evening,
Good evening,
Brett.
Brett.
Good evening, Karen, my lovely lady.
Hope we're all well.
Hope you're all ready for tonight.
This is our second choice location.
Yeah, this is a second choice location. We will explain in a mo. Evening, Chris.
I'll let a few more get on.
He's trying to position this camera. Louise, Stuart, how are we all this evening, my lovelies? We are so gutted that we couldn't get in the last location. Even though I think I would have pooped my pants because I don't do wooded areas very well.
We needed a key for the gate,
yeah.
and we haven't got the key with us today.
Evening, Angela. How are you, my lovely? Yeah.
So that's why we're a little bit late.
Because we had to drive to another part so we could come live.
Best laid plans and all that.
Yeah. Normal.
So, did everybody get a notification?
Oh, we're really asking that? Have you really just asked that?
Dear me. I know I had
Evening, Joanne, my lovely.
evening, Joanne.
Hope the head migraines are gone now or going. Nothing worse. Did you know, Joanne, do you know if you eat 10 almonds, it's supposed to get rid of a headache, migraine type thing? Good, thanks. Hope you're well. Yes, we're all good. Thank you, Stuart.
Karen
Feeling
died.
a lot better.
I died too.
I hope not, Karen.
I think she means did.
I know. Heady, heady, ho.
Well, everyone's having a good weekend so far.
The first location we was going to go to was an amazing place, and we can't wait to get back. I know you don't like almonds. You said earlier. I'll try and find another nut or something that helps with migraines and headaches.
Might not like nuts. Might have a nut allergy for all you know.
Could do. So yes, so the first location we're going to was heaped in history. Unfortunately,
Loads of history.
yeah, quite evening Sean, evening Sarah, but we are going to be going back this week to that location. Next week, not this week, because we're nearly over this week, aren't we? So see if 10 salted peanuts work.
Not 10 bags though, Brett.
I'm not having anything salty.
See if Andy's salty surprises work.
Yeah, that might work. Evening, Jenny, my lovely lady. How are you?
Let's not even go there for people that weren't in that stream.
Have I said evening to Chris?
Probably.
I think so.
Say it again, it doesn't matter.
Evening, Chris. I don't know if I've already said hello. So yeah, the first location required a key for me to get Big Red through the gate, because to stop people going through on motorbikes and stuff, there's a little gap that I can't get through, and they have locked, I know, and they have locked all the gates up, so we need a key. So we've got a key, but we've just not got it with us. So we will be going back once we've picked the key up. So yes, so tonight we are at a second location. And evening, Stephen. John is going to give you
It's a backup location.
the history. There isn't much. You need to mount a large cannon on the
Camera,
front. We do.
Oh, cannon.
Cannon, yes,
Oh.
I can break in. I know. So John's going to give you the history.
Good evening,
Evening, Sam. Open any gates. It would. Oh, we're ready for breaking into a place if we couldn't have got in this location. I'm going to be naughty.
No, we weren't. You can't see that live on YouTube.
I can. Evening, John. Hope you're well,
John.
my lovely. Right, John's going to start with a little bit of history.
There's only a little bit of history to this place.
There is.
In the 13th century, a mill on the River Sheaf was given to the monks of Beechief Abbey. Out of the proceeds of the mill, the monks were to provide a canon to officiate at daily services in the chapel. These services continued until the dissolution of the monasteries in the 16th century. In 1622, the chapel was restored and brought back into use as a chapel of ease at the parish of Sheffield. In the 1780s, a new chapel was constructed a short distance from the old one. This opened on the 13th of December 1788, and I think the ground was consecrated in 1789, and the old chapel was demolished. The building was improved in 1843 and enlarged in 1864. The parish of Sheffield was subdivided in 1845, and this chapel became the mother church of this parish. A new transept was added in 1907, and the church was reordered in 1964 and 1997.
So that's your little bit of history. That's all we've got for this place. Wait till you get the other one, because that other location would just
We'll be here for half an
phenomenal.
hour.
You would be with information on that one, but
Gotta
it's
be touched back now.
fantastic. Thank you very much. So what we're going to do...
So we are at a church, a cemetery.
Yeah, we are at church. It's a cemetery. It is an old cemetery. There is a new part to it, but I'm turning you around in a minute and you'll be able to see the old parts. Do you know, I've got to admit though, I do love being in cemeteries.
Which is weird.
I just think that, to me, it's a safe place. Not that anywhere is safe, but it's a safer place. But yeah, so I shall turn you around and pass you up to John, and he'll show you where we are.
If anybody does recognise where we are, please don't put it in the chat.
I am going to just message...
That's vape, by the way, it's not an apparition. That vape's hanging about a bit. Ooh, it does look a bit spooky though.
Evening, Steve. Good morning, Steve, sorry.
Good morning, Steve. So yes, we are in this graveyard, and there is some lovely... I think there's 10,000 graves in here. I don't know if that's vape or fog, actually.
It's fog. I think it's a bit of both. Oh, my scooter's on fire.
Oh, look at all them orbs.
The raindrops. Eh?
Yeah. No, I don't know what they are, actually.
The raindrop. Well, it's rain.
Oh,
dripping
look.
Oh! That's rain.
It's not raining.
It is raining. It's dripping up trees, numpty. So we're going to go a little bit further down.
Yeah, we're going to have a wander down and we'll get something started. I think we'll start off with Spirit Box, but...
And flashy balls.
And flashy balls and REM pod.
There is actually, I don't know if that's a newish one in this part, but the majority of these are old.
Yep.
It's rain coming off trees.
It is starting to rain, I think. Or snow, one or other. Looks more like snow on camera.
I mean, we don't even know if anybody's been here to do an investigation.
No, we have no idea. It's just something we saw us driving past and we thought, oh, that looks interesting. We'll go down to the church in a bit.
Church is lovely.
Yeah, church is beautiful. Or chapel, whatever you want to call it. There are some spirits. There is some spirits around. Good. That's what we like.
Who's picking up energy?
Stephen.
Stephen. Is that bit new or is that bit...
I have no idea.
Well, we go up that bit as far as we can.
Okay.
Ooh, sugar me timbers.
Is it snowing or rain? I have no idea. Shine a light.
I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's a bit of sleet.
What a place to get snowed in. Yeah, well, I'll let you check them. You do have to shine your torch on them to check them. Good evening, Peter. That takes you down to church.
Thought, eerie and disturb.
Disturb, eerie and thought on the ovulus.
No, these are old.
Oh, are you sure? No, that's not. That one, that second one.
1976.
Mm-hmm.
So it might not be old. It's older though.
At least these ones are, aren't they?
Yeah.
No.
Right, so
No, we're in a newish bit. Babe, these are 90s.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'm going to need a new big red. Don't like doing newbie ones.
No, we'll stay in the
Just
old
out of
bit.
respect.
We'll go back up to this bit where we were.
These are old.
Yeah, these are old.
Yeah. Some of them. They are big ones. These are here.
Yep. That one's going to be old. You can't even read what it says on it.
Yeah.
1910, 1897.
We'll try here.
We'll try here.
We're not under no trees, are we?
No, we're not under no trees.
No raindrops coming down. Or...
Raindrops be falling on your head.
Yeah.
There we go. Got to give you that. That one's nice.
Joe, Joel, Akita, adults I'm sensing, and a child called Danny. Well, I've let our moderators know where we are tonight, so I'm hoping very kindly that Scotty, Chris, and hopefully Steve can find a bit more history to the place. Tracy, thank you so much, my lovely lady. Merry Christmas. Bless you. Thank you. So yeah, so we're going to put them just there in front of that bottom, not on the grave obviously, at the bottom. Evening Peter, sensing an Elizabeth too. I shall have a look and see on the names on the graves in front of me. I'll have a look round. On the ones in front I can't see. I need my torch, but I will find out for you, my lovelies. So we've got the flashy balls. I need to see if I can move backwards a bit. I just need to make sure I'm not going onto any grave behind me.
Right.
Thank you, Sam, so much. Merry Christmas, my lovelies.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Gemma, good evening. Carol, good evening.
Unfortunately, Brett and Sam, we are starting with the S-Box.
Evening,
I know it's
Catherine.
not your favourite.
S-Box.
Yes.
Scanning. FM.
Evening, Sam. Craig. Say hello to your wonderful missus for me and sending her lots of positive and healing thoughts, my lovely. Evening, Chris. So, let me just turn this light down, otherwise we're not going to see now, are we? Put what you hear in chat, my lovelies. Coming through it. That's it, Brett.
Good evening, spirits. My name's John.
I'm Lindsay.
You mean no harm or disrespect. We're just here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Please step forward and tell us your name.
We only want to communicate with you. Could you interact with any of our devices to let us know that you're with us?
Yes.
Don't say yes.
We're considering whether to get like SB7, that's all.
I'd have probably gone for SB7.
Well, that then, we'll set that up. We can ask a few questions and we'll get it started on that.
If there's any spirits here that would like to communicate, can you say yes through this device for me? Try and refresh, Tracy, my lovely. Go back in and out and it sometimes stops that buffering.
That was a weird sound.
Yeah. The reminder's been here to communicate with you. Evening, Scotty.
Late again.
Evening, Peter. Calling out to the spirits of this cemetery.
And we tried a little.
I know it might seem weird to have two people come in here to try and communicate with you.
Go over it.
But we come with the utmost respect.
that flashing or is it me?
What flash? REM pod's
It's
flashing.
Is that you that's making that light up?
Take it off.
Did you like those lights?
Thank you. Can you light
Nah.
the balls up at the side?
Can I be a bit of a party pooper?
Yeah.
I know it's not raining heavy,
Catch up.
but it is like slightly spitting. Could that have anything to do with it going
Maybe.
off?
I don't know.
Not being a party pooper, but I just don't want to.
We'll see, won't we? Because if it starts going off on command.
Yeah. Could you light those lights up for me again, please? If that was you trying to communicate with us. I thought I heard you say something like. Is there a child spirit here called Danny with us? Evening, Monica, my lovely lady.
Can you hear that okay, guys?
Can you hear that all right coming through in chat? 'Cause it's not really, we put it on a different setting so it's not as loud.
I am.
Oh, aren't
It's
you?
just on a different speaker, but it's not on.
Spirits, do you mind us coming in here to communicate with you? Or are you happy that somebody's coming so you've got a voice? No, I weren't singing. I just said calm down.
Right quiet on this one.
If there's any spirits out here that wish to communicate, we've got John's holding a device in his hand that you can manipulate and you can talk to. There's also 3 devices down there on the floor. There's one with a blue light on, and if you go near that one, the lights will light up and it will also make a bleeping sound. And it's just to let us know that your energy is around that. Or there's 2 balls at either side, which if you go near, you can, if by touching them or using your energy on them, they will start flashing. Again, nothing will hurt you. It did say calm down. I thought I heard it say calm down. Nobody was singing, Brett. And we turned other one off and there were only SB7 on. I didn't hear any singing. Could you tell us how many spirits are around us, please? Princeton, Danny. Danny, are you with us? I'll have to listen back to that, Brett, and see what it was. Because we didn't hear any. You didn't hear any
I didn't hear
singing.
singing, yeah.
Sarah's just heard 8. I think it said 8 spirits.
Are there 8 spirits here now? Could you say yes clearly if there is? Do you know how to use this device? Can you try to speak through it?
Hey, Kelly. Thought she heard blindfold. I got 7. One's a little boy. That's the summit of heaven.
Something in heaven. I heard them. We're in heaven or something in heaven.
We know you're in heaven. We've just come here to see if you can come back and communicate with us. We'd just like to speak to those that have crossed over. Could you affect one of those devices on the floor for me, please, with your energies?
Do that in a minute.
Put it on there. Oh.
No, 'cause it's got to be no.
John's going to show you how to affect the devices. As you can see, they're not hurting him.
You could always touch one to say yes and one for no. If you want.
If you'd like to light one up, we can take that as a yes if you can't fathom this device in John's hand. We're in heaven and Father.
Who's the father?
Evening, Lorraine. Evening, Eileen, my lovely. Is there a little boy here looking for his dad? Evening, Chrissy.
Thank you. Does that one mean yes?
If that one's yes,
would
would
you
you
like
like
it
it
again?
again? Thank you so much.
Could you light the other one up? The other one will take as no. So could you light the other one up to say no?
Yes, you can light the other one up.
Will you light the other one up for us then, please?
You know it takes some energy.
If you need any energy, you can use a bit of mine.
Thank you so much. Are you? Could I ask you some questions, please? Can light that ball up for yes or the other one for no? But would you mind me asking the questions?
Yes.
Yeah, it would. Oh, yes, I'm allowed.
I don't know.
I'll take that as yes, I'm allowed because you didn't do the no.
Because it's Lindsay.
Yeah. You didn't light the other ball up for no, so I'll take that as a yes. Are you a little boy? Are you? Go on.
Are you a man?
Yeah, Brett. Are you a female?
Are you a little girl? We are running out of options here.
Might not be any. It might be. We've been listening to.
Are you an elemental spirit? A nature spirit?
Do you protect this cemetery? Absolutely, to a boy. Everybody's saying that they're sensing a boy. If you're a little boy, please don't be scared. Is that just a scared?
Don't know.
Thank you so much
Sounded like
for lighting
singing to
those
me.
balls up for us. Are you an angel? Are you an angel of some sort? If you're an angel, could you light that device for us again? I don't mean to keep asking you. I'm not asking you to do it just because. It's just our way of communicating with you because we can't hear you with our ears.
So you're trying to light one of those balls up
Yeah,
again for us,
Peter, I
please?
think some of the music that you're hearing, we're using SD7, and obviously it picks up radio streams, but what you're listening out for is, if we ask a question, a relevant answer that maybe shouldn't be that, if you know, it's just a good response.
If it's a relevant response, and then it's a relevant response after relevant response, the more responses you get in a row, the less likely it is to be radio and just coincidence.
I do hate guys. Are you a spirit angel that looks after the children of this cemetery who are lost and looking for their parents? If you are a protector, could you please interact with us?
I missed it, but I don't know.
Thank you so much. Thank you for protecting the children here.
Could you light the blue light up, the blue light in the middle? Can you go up to that device, please?
I heard mischief. Sissy?
You cause mischief in this cemetery? Are you mischievous?
No, I think that one where here to protect. Thank you, Sam. I think this one that we're communicating with is communicating with children, is the protector of children. I think that's what that one asks. I think mischief could be something else. Do the children cause mischief? Is that what you're telling us? Do you have to keep them in line? Can they roam freely?
Are you like a nanny? Or these cannot matron, what do you used to call them?
Protector of children. Yeah, we're a nanny that looks after
They weren't
kids.
matron or something. Can't remember what they call them now.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us? Do you have a message for us?
Can you tell us about the afterlife? What happens to us, our soul, when we pass?
Now then, is that what? Oh,
Thank
what
you.
did you ask?
What can you tell us about the afterlife? What happens to our souls when we pass?
Are we energy? And does our energy live on? Evening, Selena. Freedom, you heard, Peter?
Is it freedom that you get once your soul leaves
The
your
body?
physical body? Are you able to go wherever you want?
Peter, Jess. Can you just come to here in visitation?
If you can go wherever you like, and I don't mean this,
Angel Muriel is the protector of children there.
I don't mean this in a bad way or a nasty way, but if you can go anywhere, why do you come here?
You come here to collect the lost souls of the children. And help them find where they need to go next.
Was you once
So,
a living human being?
can light the other ball up for no.
Or are you an elemental spirit?
Now, I'd took that as it were living then, because it takes it a few seconds. You'll have to ask that again.
Are you an elemental spirit? Were you once living in a physical body?
Have you been buried in this cemetery a long time? Or is your body somewhere else? That's say escape.
Something we have. I think it said yes we have or something, but I don't know what.
Would you like us to move further on? Or would you like us to stay where we are? You know what to do for no, and you know what to do for yes.
control.
We're not here to control. We ask you to communicate because you want to communicate because you want to communicate with us, not because you have to.
We are here with the utmost respect.
Somebody's there.
Thank you.
I forgot what we said. Oh, we're not demanding. See, I'm so ditzy. Angel Muriel protects the children. They are upset and need healing. Is that true? Are you Angel Muriel?
You protect the children.
Yeah. Do you have somebody called Harry with you that you're protecting?
If you do, can you light that ball up or say Harry through this device? Go on.
Where would you like us to go to?
I don't know what to say.
Don't forget, guys, put what you hear in chat. You are our extra paranormal investigators tonight. Sarah heard hello. Hello to whoever said hello to us. My name's Lindsay.
I'm John.
Could you tell us your name? Eileen heard I don't know.
And change it onto AM. See if we get anything on AM.
That's a bit loud.
Yeah, I'll turn it.
We're in a cemetery, Selena. So we've just changed radio band and we're now on AM. Do you find this
Any easier?
Do you find it easy to communicate on this kind of frequency? Sarah, did you hear it say Lindsay? Excite. Spirit box just said carving shape, and I was just carving a pentagram in a pentagon. Wow, Chris. Are you hearing things?
I just heard a footstep behind me.
I thought I heard a voice up there earlier, but then I'm thinking it could be somebody walking up. Are we hearing you rounders? Could you respond by lighting one of those lights up, please, if we're hearing you rounders? Because John thought he heard a footstep, and I thought I heard a voice. Is that somebody else's energy and not yours? Which one? The ball on the right is a yes. The ball on the left is a no. And the one in the middle is don't know. Who are we hearing round us? Are they other spirits wondering what we're doing?
Blue satin mean anything to you?
If it does, could you say yes?
See if I can put it on that magnitude mode.
I'm going to try for magnitude mode, and then it just takes it away from all that noise. Thank you so much for communicating with us so far. We really do appreciate. you're communicating. Say a quick hello. Hope you're having a good night. Yes, thank you, Nikki. We're having a good night, my lovely. I'm gonna
The
ask
spirit
you
box
again.
is running, but it's on magnitude mode, so you'll probably not hear it unless
You'll only
anything
hear a
comes through.
word that comes through or a noise. I'm gonna ask you again. Now the radio's on a different frequency again. Does blue Saturn mean anything to you?
Can you please tell us your name? Do you want to communicate with us? We're only here.
Evening, Nikki.
We're only here to find proof of the afterlife and find your story and maybe a message. That's a bus going past.
Makes you think what, Monica, my lovely? Have you finished communicating with us?
Do you want us to move to a different area? Where should we go?
Very peaceful here. And I'm sorry that there's lost souls in this area. I do hope you all find peace.
Evening, Tricia.
Karen's seen a blue satin cloth laid at the end of the bed. Does the blue satin cloth, is that relevant to one of the children's spirits that surround us? No worries, Nikki. Night. Evening, Tricia, my lovely lady.
There's still 8 spirits here with us. Number 8 came out earlier. If you need any energy, you can use some of mine. What did that just say?
See if anybody caught it in chat.
Well, it said fate.
Did you just say fate? Or faith?
Could have.
I feel cold, does that count? So do I. If there's any energy still around us, could you please just let us know that you're still here? The spirit box is using wave bursts as yes and no's, like K2 being shy because no noise.
No more asking. You can hear it is like that.
That squeak
That
noise.
squeaky noise. It might be answer that. It might be using that as an answer, but I can't work out. I don't know what's yes and what's no.
Yeah. Could you tell me through this box, could you tell me what a yes would mean? Could you say yes for me? Thank you. Could you tell me what no would sound like, please? Could you say no so we can identify which is yes and which is no? So no, it might be just silent, and yes, it's
I don't
making
know.
that noise.
It just made a noise then, though. But it sounded like the same noise to me, or very similar.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That could be the yes.
But you asked it to say no.
I know.
I'm not making it through. And we didn't ask anything when it came
No.
out, so is it
Might just be
static
radio, static
picking its certain
interference.
channel up
Yeah.
at a certain point? It might be like Every 20 seconds it picks that up because it's going over the same channel.
Yeah. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Right, turn this off.
Have you finished communicating? Would you like us to move on now? Could you just affect that device one last time for us while we're in this spot? And we will move on and try and communicate with somebody else further round.
I don't know if you want to try.
Or if you want to follow us.
Oh, somebody's bottle bin. An EVP. But the only thing is, I think it's starting to rain a bit.
Well, you'll have to listen. We're going to try an EVP while we're just in this spot. We'll put the EVP down. Can we put the EVP on here? On Thingy Bank, because then I can get it all. We will keep still because the coats that we've got on are quite slippy. So can you hear that in chat? If you hear that noise, that's our coat. So if we move, you'll hear us.
Good evening, spirits. My name's John.
I'm Lindsay.
I mean, you know, harm or disrespect. We're just here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Could you step forward and tell us your name?
Thank you for communicating with us earlier.
How many spirits are here with us?
If you're the guardian of the children, could you tell me your name, please?
Do you know the name of this chapel?
How long have you been here?
Stop
That's
one
John
there.
moving.
Yeah, so we're going to stop it.
Now, bear in mind, guys, guys. Bear in mind, my lovelies, it is raining, so the EVP possibly, oh, my hand's shaking, the EVP possibly could have picked up the sound of rain, so we are aware of that. So just listen carefully and see what you hear.
I can't speak now.
John's just looking for the speaker.
Rather
If you've just come through on that device that we've just been recording on, I just want to say thank you to you. Evening, Bill.
Good evening, spirits. My name's John.
I'm Lindsay.
I mean, you know, harm or disrespect. We're just here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Could you step forward and tell us your name?
Thank you for communicating with us earlier.
How many spirits are here with us?
If you're the guardian of the children, could you tell me your name, please? You can actually hear it rain. Tap, tap,
Yeah.
tap, tap, tap.
Do you know the name of this chapel?
How long have you been here? Evening, Rachel. Evening, Andy.
Stop one there.
John moving.
No.
Chocolate aisle. Evening, Joanne. I'm at the Black Country Museum in Dudley for their Christmas night events tonight, and it has rained all night. It's just started raining here. Hope you didn't get too wet. So it's been a good night though, waiting on a taxi to travel home. Hope you've had a good night. Evening, Andrew.
Let's have a wander around.
Yep, we're gonna have a wander, guys. Guys. It's that. I thought I was just about to say. I've just heard a jingle or a bell, and it were you going near that.
Me with Ren.
Oh, I've just turned light off fully because I'm stupid.
I'm not answering that question.
Nah, them lights that you're seeing. Nah, then. Them lights you're seeing are raindrops, but they do look like orbs. So when you take a photo or a screenshot when it's raining or snowing, it will come up as orbs. Now, if it was an orb, it wouldn't. It'd be hard to tell in this because obviously the rain's coming down. Yeah, so just be aware, my lovelies, when you are screenshotting. Because
We just have to debunk any. It's difficult
Yeah.
anyway with camera on phone at light.
it looks like sleet through the through camera, but I'm not. I can't say where it is.
We've got
So
a thermal camera we can use in a bit as well.
poppity into your shop. Oh dear.
Ooh, property.
Andy is poppity. What's in this box?
Laser grid.
Oh, it's all right. I'll just turn it that way because I don't want it getting wet. Drift. But
Drift?
I'm holding top. So like I said other day, that's going to fall out. I don't want to touch the top where I can't see it. That's it.
That's it. Right, which way do you want to go? If you go that way and turn right, it takes you down to church, or if you go that way and turn left.
A little bit, just because that way is taking you back to new stuff. I mean, what we might have to do, my lovelies, is if it starts raining too bad, we're going to have to end the live, and we'll go back and we'll do something. We'll go back into the shed when we get home if you want us to do that. If you don't, that's
No,
fine.
Rachel,
We won't take
We are
offence.
on our own.
But we can go back and do some experiments if you need us to.
But I mean, if you guys, it's just like loads of. I go down that way. That takes you down towards church this way. I mean, some of these monuments are absolutely beautiful. Such peaceful places.
Well, I think what we're better doing then is nipping down to church now, just in case all heavens
Yeah.
are open, because then at least we can see the church. 10,000 graves.
Yeah, contains over 10,000 graves. Oh, it's rain dropping off.
This churchyard is also a sanctuary
Wildlife.
for wildlife. Many churchyards have escaped the widespread changes in the countryside. They are therefore one of the great values that should be cherished. Many of the plants that flourish here are becoming rare. The countryside for insects, birds, and this is a haven. And then I can't read rest.
Somebody's put a sticker over it. They fell over them.
Stupid. Oh, Big Red's gonna go with a bum.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Might not be the bird, might just be part of the coming through.
1894. It's not raining in sunny Rotherham.
Do you know, it amazes me how they got away with putting gravestones so close together.
I mean, I love this. This one's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Which one?
This one here.
This one, yeah. Is there any markings on that for a name or anything? Or is it just like,
I presume there will be somewhere. I just don't know where. It is Selena, like that one. And there's some absolutely beautiful.
That's not. I like that one with little angels. Are the angels cherubs round it or flowers?
I don't know. They look like cherubs to me. Around that cross. It's stone. It's stone, Chris. It's meant to look like wood. Good evening, Margaret Marauder. I hope you're well.
Lucky down past.
Yep.
Wow.
Couldn't get many more in here, could you?
No, I don't like seeing them this close though. I mean, even when I go to my dad's, I know they're further apart, but still,
Right.
I still don't like even to walk on somebody else's. I apologise if I'm going across.
How's the tree so red? I think it's just the light reflection on that makes them look redder than they are. More brown, but they're a reddish brown. Oh yeah, there's not many more you could get in there.
Over 10,000.
I know,
That's
Chris.
Like,
No, there's 100,000 in general.
not general.
Ward's End.
Ward's
No,
End.
there's 100,000 in. I think it's 100,000 in Ward's End and 300,000 or something daft like that. It's something ridiculous. In
Just see church.
you see church, you see clocks on church there. Well, clock. Ooh, what the? Oh, didn't see that. Yeah, whenever I wander down to church, chapel, whatever you want to call it.
Us point and paint.
Us, point and paint. Good evening, Lindsay.
I know. Right, I'll let you go. I don't know how far you're going to take them down, just see.
I'm not, I'm just going to take a where. I might be able to turn this light off now, actually.
It's only because you're on it, don't. Yeah.
Because we're incognito now. Oh, it's right slippy on here.
It's a sign and blaze.
Let me go torch a minute.
Just be careful.
No, I'm just going to look what these are. Oh, it's a
Like
plaque.
maps at church.
Yeah, like a plaque with a map on it.
You might have to turn around because you don't know whether this takes you out.
Yeah, that takes you back out.
This takes you back onto the front of church.
And I'm just going to walk around and see what this. I think it's a war. I presume it's a war memorial. I don't know. It might not be. Who's this? Anne Hall, born 1799, 1868. No, there is some. Oh, bless, that one's rather old, I'd say. But yeah, you ain't going to get many more in here. That's for Martha. Is this all for Martha? Since an old woman called Lily. Now, if you can see that, I'll turn this light on, you might see it better with that. Also of Elizabeth and David Craven. 1808, well, 1889. There's the church. Oh, focus. It is a beautiful church. photographs on it. This one, 1811. There's some beautiful stone. No, it's not a war one. It's I think it's from Elizabeth. What do you want to do then? You want me to put REM pad in front of doors, or?
Yeah, you can do if you want. Evening, Amy. You mean Margate? Oh, I hope you feel better soon, Eileen. Camera. We're not going to do it here because there is a camera above us and we don't want to disrespect people in the church or anything now. So we'll just admire from afar at the minute.
Not your torch back.
Thank you.
Have a walk back away from the church.
I don't blame them actually. I mean,
No.
not that this is a bad area, but
I know, I can imagine so it took
just says CCTV in operation in this area. So maybe even in here, there might be CCTV.
well, if we go down, we're going back where we came. If you go up, I don't know if you can turn round up here though.
I can turn around on path.
Okay, we'll go up there. 'Cause we haven't been this way yet. If you get any, not feelings, but you know what I mean, if you sense anything that you want to stop and do anything, Lindsay, just let us know. But there might be a path leading up. But
No.
what about these here? Is anybody getting anything around here? You sensing anything? What?
Oh no.
You thought it were a witch, didn't
I
you?
did. I thought it was something to do with like a witch's grave or something. Not a bad witch.
Yeah, Lindsay thought it were a witch because it says. Good evening, Ellen. I presume it's Ellen.
I don't like to see that either.
Well, maybe it should, but I keep getting a whiff for yeah. Not you.
No, you know what that is?
Is it that garlic? Wild garlic. Why does that name ring a bell?
What?
George Buxton. Don't know why that rings a bell. Are we going to stop somewhere and do something, or are we just going to wander around Graveyard all night?
For you to tell me to stop.
I've just said when you went to do something anywhere.
Well, we're a bit close to the road to do anything here.
We want to go turn around and we'll go back a
Yeah,
bit
you
then.
wait here then and I'll turn round.
Oh, do you know? Is it George Buxton? What is it? Is it George Buxton? Is that the water company? That one. George Buxton, 1880. Just name rings a bell, and I can't think why. Uh, 1880, February 2nd, 1880. She's off, look. Speedy Gonzales. To Witch's Grave. If you want a clickbait title, we could. I'm only kidding, by the way. Good evening, Amy. I don't know if... Oh, blimey, I'm going to slip then.
Right. You either do Lydia and Joseph,
Yep.
or to do that one there.
Your choice.
Which one do they want to do on camera?
Which ones do you want to do, guys? You want to do this one, Lydia and Joseph?
Or that white one?
Or that white one down there, what Lindsay's shining a torch on? Is anybody getting anything from...
Either.
Good evening, Maureen.
Evening, Maureen. That white one then, because there's that little lip on there.
Or a monument near gates for the soldiers. Yeah, we'll go up and find the monument near the gate just before we leave. White one. Sarah's put white one, so we'll do white one.
Because you've got that ledge there.
Oh. I just want to look at year on it, that's all.
Who's that one then? Do this one, love.
1911.
Or this one.
You on the shirt, Cliff? Yeah, I can. Alright, I'll pass you that a minute, and then you can find out what you want to do.
What do you want us to do now, my lovelies? Do you want us to do the spirit box? I mean, we're going to get flashy balls and REM pod out. Do you want us to use one of the apps? Do you want... let us know what you want us to do. Plaques to the war rooms or inside the church. Oh, really, Chris? I'm going to come back in daytime and have a look. Oh, there was... There. If you know where we are, my lovelies, please don't say in chat. Spirit box. We will put the spirit box back on. I said on that ledge. Yeah. There's no round them to trigger them though, is there? No. Surf the dead wave. Yep, we'll do red wave. We'll do a little bit of spirit box first, and then we'll do. It is a lovely. Do you know this? There is some beautiful gravestones. Not too bad. Tree fell on my car in the driveway. It was totaled. I have 2 cars, so I'm okay. Well, Bill, I'm banking the insurance check. I don't blame you, Bill. I don't blame you. Love my family. I'm getting a weird case of deja vu. Really, my lovely. Hi, Sarah. It does suck, Bill. Everybody just join in. We'll do Karen. Merry Christmas. Hi, Rosina. Well, John's setting his spirit box up. Is there any spirits here? Or if you followed us from where we was last communicating, could you just let us know that you're still with us? Could you show me which one of those balls would stand for yes? Could you show me which one of those devices you would use for a yes? We're not demanding you to do anything. We're asking you very nicely. And if you don't wish to do it, you don't have to. Calling out to the spirits. Don't forget, guys, pop what you hear in chat, my lovelies. Is there anybody here that wishes to communicate with us? Could you step forward and tell us your name? We've had a little boy with us, love my family, from the beginning. I think he's followed us. Do we have a little boy named Tom with us? Danny, if you're still here, are you friends with Tom? If you and Tom have been protected by the energy that's here, could you let us know that you're together? Evening, Janet. Hope you feel better soon, Amy. Danny, could you say Tom's name?
If Tom's here with you, can you say his name, Danny?
Tom, if you're here with us, could you say your name, Tom? Because we think we just heard you say Tom. Do you prefer Tom or Thomas? Are you lost, Tom? Do you need to find somebody? Can you see the angel that protects this cemetery?
I do.
You see the angel that protects this cemetery? If you go towards her, she can help you.
I like this flashlight. Could you light those blue lights up again, please?
Could you light them all the way up to the top for us? Could you light all four up, please? Thank you so much. These guys can't see that very well. Could you light them all up again for me, please? Thank you so much. Are you happy to communicate with us? If you're the person that we're talking to, this grave belongs to, could you light one of the balls up at the side for us so we know that, we can call you a name? Could you light one of the balls up for us as well? Are we?
Show you how they work. And the flash. Could you do that? To the other one? Oh, to that one. Either one
If
will
you're
do.
the gentleman who's buried here in this grave, we need you to light one of those balls up for us. If it's Tom, if it's the little boy, could you just light the blue lights up for us? Do you want to just reset my REM pod? Yeah? We don't mean any harm or disrespect. Losing focus.
Keep it still.
I'm struggling. Could you show yourself to us? Is that possible? Thank you. How can you show yourself? Can you show yourself by really bright white light.
Can you manifest yourself in front of that blue light?
John's hearing things behind him.
I think it was just water dripping from a tree.
Could you tell us how many spirits are here with us? One.
Is this Danny that's with us? Daniel? Or Thomas?
Thanks, Bill. I thought that said yes.
Can you say Daniel or Thomas who it is?
Thomas, are you happy to communicate with us? Yeah, Karen, Scotty and Chris and Steve, if you can, we'll try and verify some names. Tom and Danny, if you're together, you don't need to be scared.
What are you scared of, Tom? Are you scared of us? Either tell me through this device, make one of the balls light up, or walk up to that blue light and make more lights come on. If it's yes, are you scared of us? Do you not understand what's happened? And why you're here?
I'm scared of the spirit near the church stairs.
You're scared of another spirit?
You don't need to be scared of any other spirit. You go to the protector of the cemetery, he'll guide you to the light. Can you do that? I can't look back. I thought that said Peter.
One was 62, the other is 84, and there is no young Thomas. Oh, and the other is unknown. Is this the Thomas where the age is unknown? Is this you, Thomas?
4 Henrys too. Karen, see if you can get a surname for me, please, if you can. This church is a sacred ground. Nobody can keep you here.
I just thought I saw somebody walk around the corner at church.
Did you?
There ain't nobody there. Like a shadow.
John thought he saw somebody walk over that way.
Just round corner.
Round corner at church, John thought he saw somebody, but there's nobody there. 3 people walked past earlier. I keep it like that.
There you go.
Thank you.
Was that you that I just saw?
Light it to 4 if that's if John saw you. Thank you so much, because you did say that we would see you, that you could show yourself to us, and we really appreciate it.
Try another EVP?
Yeah, could try another EVP. Try another EVP and then we'll move around further on. Thank you so much for communicating with us. You're still going near that blue light, aren't
Can you move away from that blue light? Could you step away from it and make the lights go back down just to 1? Please?
stood in front. The lights aren't even flickering. It's like a solid. So even when John's put his hand on, I know you can't see that really clearly because all lights are blue. But them lights, when John goes near, should go back down. Thank you. No. No. Thank you so much. Could you make all the lights?
Anybody know Morse code?
Anybody know Morse code?
I'm going to reset this now.
Could you affect one of the other devices as well, please? Could you go and could you light me one of those balls up? I know it's using your energy, but I promise you that it won't hurt you. All you've got to do is just use your energy to try and move one of them or touch one of them, and they'll just flash. They're like a disco ball.
You might not know what disco
Evening,
ball
Amy.
is.
You all right, my lovely? You might not know what it's like. A load of different coloured lights that flash.
They're not witchcraft, they're not.
No, we would never bring anything like that. If it's saying ... dash ... they are asking you to get them out of the grave.
SOS.
Ah, I don't know. We're going to have to listen back to it because I can't tell. If you're wanting to come out, we need you to light something else up for us, please. Yeah, are you putting it there?
EVP session 2, the chapel. Good evening, spirits. My name's John.
I'm Lindsay.
We mean no harm or disrespect. We're only here to communicate with you. You step forward and tell us your name.
I'd like to say thank you for interacting with the devices that we've got out.
Is your name Thomas or Danny?
Have we just seen your shadow walk round the corner of that church?
Do you mind us coming here to communicate with you?
We don't mean you any harm or disrespect. We are just here just to talk with you.
Stop that.
Evening, Yvonne. Hope you're all right, my lovely. What we're going to do is in a minute, when we've listened back to this EVP, we're going to go for a walk further round. But I think John will put necrophonic on. Would you like necrophonic? Dead wave takes a bit of setting up. So would you be happy with the necrophonic?
For now.
For now? I know, it's like this time at season, isn't it? It's this time. I think everybody's shattered. I tell you something though, you can hear a lot of strange, and I know it's raining, well, not heavy, but you can hear like, it'll be animals and water dripping from trees and everything, but it really does give some strange sounds off.
You ready?
Yep, we're ready.
EVP session 2, the chapel. Good evening, spirits. My name's John.
I'm Lindsay.
I mean no harm or disrespect. We're only here to communicate with you. You step forward and tell us your name.
I'd like to say thank you for interacting with the devices that we've got out. Can't hear it.
Your name Thomas or Danny?
I heard horse hooves trotting. Could be rain, Peter. I'm not saying it's not. We'll have to listen back more clearly.
Have we just seen your shadow walk round the corner of that church?
Do you mind us coming here to communicate with you?
We don't mean you any harm or disrespect. We are just here, just to talk with you.
No,
EVP specialists.
not. That is vape that's blowing round us in the rain.
Let me pick this other stuff up then.
Yep.
So-
Nothing, baby. If we do have to leave earlier because of the rain,
Oh, well, we've been going an hour.
oh, I'm going to say we could have gone back into the shed and gone on for a chit chat, but we'll see what you lot want us to do when we're finished.
Chat tomorrow night. Weather's bad.
What's that weird white thing in front of you guys? That smoke, that like mist. I think it's vape or it's like
Fog.
it's fog.
Foggy
Fog.
tonight.
It's fog starting to settle in. So the as you can see, it's all there as you go through. Now it's like a white line. Oh, that white line, it's part of a sign. As we go down, you'll see signposts. It's like a thin line. I've just heard a buzzing in my ear.
Yeah,
No, it was like a bug. Yeah, it could be a bug. That were horrible, but there's I couldn't. Thank God. Oh dear. Are you ready?
No.
Oh, he's not ready. Do you know? And they say women take ages.
I'll tell you what, next investigation,
I'll do it
lock
on my
camera,
own.
And you, no, next investigation, I'll lock camera and you can do all this.
No, Sam Weather's not good at all, my
and
lovely.
See how many hours we're on for before you get the app set up.
It did say tonight we're going to be foggy. It didn't say anything about rain. Seeing you out there, I'm glad I'm on a break. I know, Trish. Oh dear. But do you know, Trish, it's not cold. I can honestly say I'm overheating in my coat and my jumper and everything else because I thought it were going to be cold. But it's not really cold. It's just it's raining in Rotherham now. It should bugger off back to Sheffield. Oh dear. Right, so John's just setting up. There we go.
So don't forget, guys, if you hear anything, put it
So
in
if
the
you can,
chat.
You can see that white sign now. I think my torch is on it.
Hold on. We'll try and get volume up a bit. There we go. So if you hear anything, guys. Yeah, it's that sign there, look, you could see.
Is there anywhere that you want us to go, or we pass anywhere and you want us to stop? Could you say stop for us? Thomas, are you following us?
Danny? Can you tell me your name through this device? Is this one any easier to use than the other one? I'm sure that said stop straight after Lindsay said it. Are you wanting us to stop?
That just said my name.
If you just said Lindsay's name, could you say it again, please?
How long have you been in this cemetery for? Do you know what year it was that you died?
Years, did that say?
Timothy?
Timothy?
How many spirits are here with us?
2. I thought you had them. Muriel.
Muriel?
Mm.
We pick Muriel up.
No, that's what just came through this.
Muriel. I'm sure that's what Karen said, name at Protectorate Cemetery was.
It was. That's what I said.
Muriel.
That's the angel Muriel. Muriel, are you here with us now?
Sure that just said die.
You wanting to talk to us now?
If you need help, you need to go to the angel Muriel. She's the lady that can help you here. Could you tell us how you died? Could you tell us how you passed away?
Get her input out. Peace. Sounded like anyway.
Sounded like peace.
Yeah.
Just checking something. Where are you going to put them?
I don't know. Did we have one there before? No, it was on the side, weren't it?
Yeah, we're on the other side. I don't think it'd be disrespectful to put them on that bottom bit because I don't think that's...
Well, it's the same as where we had them before.
Yeah. We're going to put some devices out for you. That's the first sound of a bird I've heard. Maureen, did you hear chariot? What's the relevance of a chariot? Lucy? I need to go up a little bit. Can't breathe. Did that just say?
I don't know, we're too busy. I'll turn your torch off.
Maybe they're discussing Big Red. Possibly. Some of them might not even know what this kind of mobility scooter is. I think it's a bit of both, to be honest. I thought I heard can't breathe. Is that how you passed away? Was you find it difficult to breathe towards the end?
Mia? Was it Mia or I'm here?
Could be I'm here. If you're here with us, tuberculosis. Did you die of tuberculosis?
These devices here, these objects here won't hurt you. If you just touch one of these. That one you really do have to. Or that one. Or that one. Touch any of them. They'll just light up and let us know that you're here and you want to communicate with us. They won't hurt you in any way.
I'm sorry that you suffered with tuberculosis. That must have been horrendous. And there was no cure back then. Were that behind us then?
No. What were it?
I don't know. It was like a bang.
No, I didn't hear it.
To the energy of the person that had tuberculosis, could you tell me your name, please?
Not been very far when he went up to this.
All right, love, I don't mind. Oh, that'd be amazing, that, Tricia. I can't. Povergol Island, I think it's called, unless I've completely. I thought I heard Danny. Danny, Danny, if you're the one that had tuberculosis, it's very hard for us to hear you through this device. We've got 3 devices over there on these stones. Could you go across and could you just affect one of them if you can? It just gives us a bit more validation that we are talking to Danny. Or we're talking to a spirit an energy spirit that died of tuberculosis. Could any of our beautiful moderators, or Scotty, Chris, Steve, could you have a look and see if there is any relevance to tuberculosis around this area at that time, or I don't know. Is it night? Would it be 1900s? Beginning of night? I don't know.
There were cholera in Sheffield, but I don't know about tuberculosis.
Oh yeah, they were cholera, weren't they? The bomb? Was you killed by one of the bombs that went off in Sheffield?
Right in the Blitz. The Sheffield Blitz.
If you died in the Blitz, could you please affect one of these devices in front of us? Yes, for war. Was you a soldier in the war?
Gone.
Yeah.
What's gone? The soldiers gone?
No, it might mean the war's gone. Through the 1920s, the average rate of TB causes was 75,000 per year. Wow. I'm sorry that you had to fight in a war. My granddad fought in the World War II. You could say he was a lucky one because he made it home. But unfortunately, the memories of the war didn't give the soldiers or my granddad an easy life. William died of tuberculosis in 1849 at the age of 26. Was we talking to William? I think Stephen, was it? Yes, Stephen heard Blitz. We know not far from here, when the bombs hit in Sheffield, so much damage was done to these areas where we are. Why did that just fall?
What just fell?
I don't know.
I heard something, but I didn't see anything fall.
No, I don't think it fell. It was like a knocking sound.
Like a bang.
No worries, Bill, my lovely. Thanks for joining and wish him a Merry Christmas from us.
Yeah, thanks, Bill.
Evening, Becky. Andy, welcome back. Hope you've got your chocolate bickies. Did you lose somebody in the blitz? Would you like us to come back? Would you like us to come back with some flowers? Sarah, yes.
Do people come here to pay their respects to you, or have you been forgotten?
Chris has put, would have had to be careful lighting early in the blackout. Would have got blitzed. Thank you for fighting for our country. You aren't forgotten. One of the soldiers buried here died of tuberculosis. Wow. Good validation, isn't it?
It is, but we think we're talking to William, don't
Well, this is it's validation, but it's we need it to come a bit more clearer.
we? Let's do vortex under that tree.
We might try and do a vortex under the tree. I'm just going to explain to the spirit energies what the vortex is. It's a green light that won't hurt you. And what happens, it fills with smoke. So you can come in and show yourselves and we can kind of see you. John's going to go and try and set that up. Thank you. Are you lighting that device up just to let us know that that's okay?
I don't know what that just said. It's wrong. Students and noise.
Students do make a lot of noise round here. Are you happy to continue communicating with us? If you are, could you take that light all the way up to the fore? What John's going to set up now, it won't hurt you. I promise you it won't hurt. And don't be afraid of the smoke. It's just a way of us being able to communicate with you. Would you like me one of those bowls up? Just to show me whether you're going to come and show yourself to us. Thank you so much. We can hear you saying yes. I'm asking this, I'm talking to the soldier at the moment. Did you receive a Victoria Cross Award? Who received the Victoria Cross Award? Could you say your name for me, please? Watch it, John. It's going right up to the sky. Thank you. You guys can't see this, but because it lights, it's actually lighting up. We're going to take you up now.
Yeah, in a minute, I'll fill my e-cig up. So I'd,
All right. We're going to take you up in a minute and we're going to try this new device. Is that okay? Please light those lights if it's okay. Could you make them flash for us?
young. Tom.
Tom, did you die young? The world has changed so much since you passed away. Mary Wilson or Williamson, Karen's picked up on. Don't make me sick, female voice, number 6. It's not far. No, it's not far. It's just where that tree is. The big tree that's over there in front of us. Thank you. Thank you so much. Again, it's like a Morse code.
Don't be so close because you'll be setting it off.
Yeah, but it's going off like a Morse code. I'm just trying to let everybody hear it.
Ida, jog and club.
Thank you. Can you step away from them blue lights now? Thank you. We can hear you. Thank you. Step away now, my lovely. Yeah. Mary is relevant to the soldier, not the last name, Karen. Thank you guys in chat for tonight because
keeping them there.
yeah, I can. I just need to. I know. That rain's coming down heavy now. Don't want to go too. Stop here, I think, and then I'll have to move myself. Do you want to turn this off? Just try and make sure laser hits that and not up to the sky again. Have to put your hand over it. Actually, you don't have to well, that's right, weird. Screenshots for us, my lovelies. Calling out to the spirits of this cemetery. We are going to be going soon, but if you could come and stand and show yourself in this light. No, you were better stood in front blowing. We will be able to capture your faces or the outline. Wow, it's going right up that. I can't get it all in. That's it. We don't mean any harm or disrespect, my lovelies. No, wind's changing directions. That's it. That's it. Come and say hello. Can you stand a bit further back and blow it? That's better. come and show yourself to us? I've just seen a face myself. I've seen a lizard, a scorpion so far in the smoke. I hope you screenshotted it, my lovely. That were weird. They were like a flashing light moving through it then. Oh, no, it's not. It's just the vortex light. Ah! It's just the green light, I think, as the smoke hits it in certain places, Chris. Right, guys, John's going to do 2 more, and then we're going to quit this one. Hang on, let that go first, because otherwise it just fills up with smoke. Thank you if we've managed to catch you on these on this. Quick, run back here now while you've done that and come and look where it looks like. Because look, it's still going through. Thank you, spirits.
Thank you.
John's butt on camera. Right at the top, Cal. Only the tree. There's a dark shadow in the tree line because it splits into... and it's just where that tree's got wet, I think, with the rain. Bottom right's her face. Couldn't screenshot quick enough. Oh, Vonnie. Hope somebody else might have caught that one for you. Turn your cam onto the path at the minute. I think I got some good screenshots. Oh, brilliant, Tracy. Please share them in group for me, my lovely. So, do you want to put the dead wave up, because we have been asked for dead wave. Oh, right, right, my lovelies. You can either have dead wave or quantum box. Which would you prefer? Dead wave.
Turn this back up then.
You're welcome, Margate. Hope you enjoyed it. And Steve's put quantum box. Well, we'll do dead wave for tonight. Do you know, I've just looked in camera and I thought I saw somebody stood there then. Next to that, not the big tree. It's like the gravestone. I thought I saw somebody. I don't think I did. But you know when your eyes just play tricks? Used to be in the... Oh. Oh. Well, thermal should work, shouldn't it? Do you want to take them with...
I will set dead wave up.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to get you on.
I'm going to point the dead wave.
Dead wave.
Not the dead wave. If I can. I'm going to have to switch hands. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I'm trying to take photos. Look, I don't want to take a photo. I'll have to turn the light down for you a bit. Can you come and stand in front of me, please? Can you show yourself as a heat energy? Could you make all my screen go red with heat, please?
Yeah.
I don't want to point it too close, because if you point it down to the floor, if it's obviously it's been hot. So, well, it's not been hot, it's been cold. Could you make my screen? Could you make the screen go all red or all black for me, please?
Something like that.
I keep hearing all sorts. Could you stand and show yourself as a figure? I'm pointing it at a stone, so I don't know whether I think stones are feet. Right, guys, I'm going to pass you back up to John. I will keep this on.
Okay.
And then if I see anything, I'll screenshot it and show you.
Right, where are we going?
Walk back up.
Is there any spirits here with us now? Could you step forward and tell us your name through this device in my hand? Do you know why we're here? Are you aware how many burials have happened in this cemetery? Thank you, Maureen. Good night. You want me to stop? Did you just say stop? Yes. Can you tell me your name? I don't know if because I saw the name just before I heard it, but I thought it said Edwin. And I'm sitting in front of a grave that says Edwin, but I read it. I read the name before I heard it. So Lindsay, I don't know if it were. Yeah, no worries, Tracy. Could you stand in front of this camera? This object, this device in my hand, won't hurt you. Would you like to show yourself to us? I wonder what that were. That were you. Hi, Margaret. Is Edwin here? Do you have a message for us, Edwin? Night, Maureen. Thank you. You're welcome, Tracy. We are going to be leaving soon. Yeah, there's an house alarm going off. Well, house or car alarm. I think it's a house alarm. By the sound of it. If you want me to stop at a grave, you need to say the name as I'm walking past it. Ooh. Jesse? The device or the thing that Lindsay sat on, that scooter, we call a scooter, does that scare you? Because you don't know what it is? Kathy? Did we just hear the name Kathy? We are going to be leaving in a minute. This is going to be a last chance. I don't know. Is that a grave in front or is it steps up to it? No? Well, yeah. Well, it's not the War Memorial. Major James. Let's hold that a minute. We'll see if I can. If you guys can read that.
I'd like to say thank you for your service, Major James Wooden. I think we have to call it because everything's getting
Okay. Give me a minute then.
through.
We have been live 2 hours.
And I don't want to be, I don't want to get cold.
Let's put that in there for a minute then. Oops.
Hello, hello. So, what do you guys think of tonight's investigation?
This was Plan B.
Was Plan B. Plan A is going to come into play later in the week.
Next week.
I think you need to get
Somewhere
somewhere dry. It is getting heavier. It is. I think we've had some good stuff happen tonight. Flashy balls, REM pod.
I think the flashy balls and
what
the-
you guys have picked up in chat. I think it's been quite interesting.
Yeah. I think we'll have more REM pod and flashy balls than anything tonight.
Yeah.
I don't think we got anything. I'm not saying didn't get anything, but I don't think we got anything like we didn't get multiple responses on Spirit Box or on apps. It was just odd response. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which you could put down to
So,
coincidence.
You could. I think Karen caught a few good things. I think Scotty found some.
Well, I thought like I said, the trigger
Trigger
device
objects, I think,
were
probably
better
worked
tonight.
a little bit more. Sounded like there were a lot of voices. Have to watch back. Yeah, we have to watch back, Vonnie, because sometimes we miss it as well in moments. So when we get home, we always watch back. Not that we like watching it, but we do like watching back just to see. I'll be all right, Carol. I'm well wrapped up, but I just don't want to get wet through. But yeah, so
Oh yeah.
I think it's been interesting. To say it's first time we've been to this
Location,
location.
yeah.
I think I would come back
Yeah,
here
I would.
just to see if we can build trust up with the spirits that are here, if they are, and energies, and
Yeah.
on a drier night. So I think we're going to call it now, my lovelies, and we will be live tomorrow. Depending on the weather.
Depends where we're gonna be.
Depends where. We could end up in the shed. So I hope you don't mind if we go in the shed and we'll do some more experiments.
Or if we have a really bad day, we could be live front pub.
Yeah, we could take you to the pub. No.
No.
Thank you, Carol, my lovely. I've managed to sort out how to sort of hide my dark eyes under.
What about me?
You need a shave.
So I don't look good then. Thank you, Carol.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and looking forward to coming back out again.
Yeah.
And
Good
I'd
night
just
to
like to say
everybody.
thank you to Tracy and Sam for donations. It really does mean a lot to us.
Yep.
And you guys know that everything that gets donated does go back into locations. We have got on the 3rd, is it?
I don't know.
4th?
I don't know. Did you actually put a date in for that?
I don't. I think it's 3rd or 4th.
3rd or 4th of January.
4th of January. Saturday, 4th of January. We are at Ashbourne.
It was supposed to be last night, but it got cancelled because
A bereavement.
for the caretaker.
So yeah. So that one will be alive on 4th, but I will put more info in chats. Also, we have got
No,
another
Tracy, not at
venue
all. No.
coming up in February. Nothing's in writing yet, so I've got to speak to a few people tomorrow, and
Speak to a man about a dog.
Yep, and we'll get that sorted for February. So yeah, so enjoy rest of your evening. Enjoy whatever you're going to watch now on YouTube land, and take care. And we'll
What
see you
about all
soon.
our mods for modding?
Oh yeah, thank you. 2, I've got to get this right, even though some of them haven't been on tonight. Carol, Claire, Gemma, Joanne, Kimmer, Janet, Michael, Scotty, Chris, Steve. I think I've said it all. You've all been amazing tonight, and thank you for coming along and being our extra eyes and ears in the paranormal investigating
thank
world.
you guys. Thank you so much, and we shall see you all. Come here,
tomorrow.
look like Chad down here. What? What no invest?
That thing with eyes and nose.
What no spirit box?
Been great. I always look forward to tomorrow night. Thanks a lot. Safe journey home, and thanks, mods. Yes, and thank you to all you lovely
namaste.
lot in chat, all our
Blessed be
family.
everybody, and we shall see you
Yeah, namaste.
tomorrow night. Go on then.
Sweet
You
dreams.
can do honours.
Where do I press?
That cross in top
Oh.
corner.
Night, night, guys.
Night, guys. See you later. No, I should press the
I
cross.
haven't done it. I've done it.
Okay.
Okay.